As Yasmin actually referenced, the last episode of John Oliver was a breakdown of Tucker Carlson, who he is, what he's designed to do, and why he knows that it'll work. There's some great archival footage from early on in Tucker Carlson's career that you should definitely take a look at. But it's interesting that in that breakdown of the fundamental focus of Tucker Carlson's show on mainstreaming white nationalism, immediately following it, just days later, Tucker Carlson does some of his most explicitly white nationalist segments, supporting white supremacy as sort of the foundation for the way people should view politics. I want to show you a segment that he did, a part of it, on immigration. Here's what he had to say.
Unlike other disasters, mass illegal immigration is permanent. No one ever really gets sent home. Over the past 30 years, the population of the United States has exploded by nearly 100 million people, mostly due to immigration. Were you even aware that that happened? You're not supposed to say a word about it, as every year the United States gets steadily more jammed with people and at the same time more chaotic and less cohesive. As the open spaces shrink, as nature itself recedes in the face of yet another strip mall or apartment complex or fast food outlet to serve the new people. This is becoming a crowded country, and crowded countries are ugly, unhappy countries. Why are we letting that happen?
Okay, so you might recall that like a year ago, he got in trouble and lost a bunch of sponsors for saying that immigrants make the country dirty. Has he learned anything from that experience? He apparently learned that he can maintain a show. And so that is, I mean, how different is saying it makes our country ugly to have more immigrants in it? Is that better, worse than dirty? I don't know. I'd say that they're probably in the same ballpark, Yasmin. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, Yasmin, but you can barely walk down the street now because of all the illegal immigrants. It's so crowded up in here. It's one of those good points we were talking about for Tucker Carlson.
It just makes no sense. It's such a weird correlation that he's trying to make. It's like a straw man argument where you take one thing that has nothing to do with anything else, and then you just conflate them together and hope that people in their own minds fill in all the blanks, right? And it's so funny that he said that because I was literally having this conversation yesterday with a friend of mine, and he works he's on the city council for a neighboring city here in Houston. And I was talking about all the strip malls and all these, fast food restaurants that are popping up in our suburbs. And it's not because of immigrants, it's because of bad city planning and things like that. And because of greed and corporatization and all these things. It's not the immigrants that are making your towns ugly, it's Americans that are making your towns ugly, You want to talk about the crowding, we got a lot of space here in the United States. Like that's not an issue, Sure, we like to, congregate in certain areas, but it's such a weird argument to make. Like it's not a point that's going to fly or that shouldn't fly. But unfortunately, people will see it and be like, "Oh yeah, strip centers. It's the immigrants,"
Well, he's trying to make this argument that is so not self-evident that he even acknowledged it in saying, "The country has been filled up with immigrants. Have you noticed that?" Well, so have they?
Oh.
Presumably not. And if not, then I don't think it's that big of a problem. You're implying that, well, obviously we're just full to, I can't move up in here and all these buildings. As if like they just check the border, more people come across, get started on another Panera. That's not how it works. And what a weird, has he ever before said that there's too many buildings in America? What a random way to get around to, let's not have any immigrants. We're full up in here. Who thinks that? Who thinks America is crowded?
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.